Hello, I'm Pam Carruthers of HealingStars.com. This is the new moon chart on 29th of January 2025, and it really does start the new year. We did have a new moon, but it was back in December. So this is 2025. Welcome. What we have here is a huge amount of energy in Aquarius. Here's Pluto, Mercury, Sun and Moon, except for London, the midheaven. And we also have planets in Pisces, Saturn, Venus, Neptune, and the nodes have just changed sign. More of that later. We do have a very good flow of energy from Jupiter, also in Gemini. There's a lot of air energy in this chart. There is very little fire energy. The only fire sign here we see is Chiron, and that is at a very difficult angle with Mars. Mars is retrograde at the moment. It's in Cancer. It's not very strong there. It's weak. It's emotional. And Chiron is the pioneer in Aries. So there's a difficulty for starters. So no, this is the new moon that represents the whole year. We have a very good connection of all these planets in Aquarius to Jupiter in Gemini. Now, the problem being Jupiter is not what we call happy in the sign of Gemini. It much prefers the sign of Sagittarius or Cancer. The reason is Jupiter, I would think of a jigsaw puzzle. Jupiter sees the whole picture, but Gemini sees the pieces. So in other words, we can get lost in the detail, in the pieces, rather than have the higher vision. And that's a very important lesson to be learned at this new moon. We also have a change of sign for the nodes of the moon, as that is extremely important, and the nodes of the moon are related to eclipses. And as hopefully you can see here, they've just moved back. They go backwards from Aries and Libra, relationship signs, to Pisces and Virgo. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. And what is really rare coming up on February the 1st is that the moon, that beautiful moon, will join Venus in the sky, in the night sky. And you will see this. It's visible. You won't see Neptune, but Neptune will be there. So this is a really beautiful conjunction of the highest qualities. And Neptune is said to be the higher vibration of Venus. And Venus is exalted in the sign of Pisces. What that means is when the planet is exalted, it gives off its absolute best. And Venus in Pisces is unconditional love. It's much bigger than the Libra or Venus in Taurus energies. So it is really compassion is the theme that is coming through this new moon. Compassion and empathy for others. And in my newsletter, I talk very much about the tarot, because tarot is a way of divination, of connecting with these vibrations, these high vibrations. And I call it finding the flow, or being in the flow. And in the tarot, the star, the beautiful tarot card of the star is Aquarius, the water bearer. Aquarius is not a water sign. People might think it is. It's not. It's an air sign. And it's a very fixed sign. So what that means is fixed ideas. And we are being asked very much to move towards the more empathic, compassionate sign of Pisces, when the Crescent Moon joins Venus on 1st of February. And I explain it. We have seen it before this year on January the 3rd. So it's a wonderful sight, a really beautiful sight, when you see a crescent moon and Venus close by. Look to the west. I encourage you, wherever you are, It will be actually, the actual conjunction will be, you know, very late in the evening, but make a point of looking outside, looking upwards. Because when we look upwards, we can then move beyond our daily fears and trials and tribulations, the material world, and connect with the stars. It's my job to connect with the stars. And this new moon is also in the universal energy to do with the Jyotish, the Vedic constellations, nakshatras they're called, and it is the one called Shravana. Shravana is the ear of Vishnu. It's a beautiful lunar mansion. They're called nakshatras, lunar mansion, and they all have different qualities. And so listening, Vishnu, the ear of Vishnu, listening to the highest vibration. And that is exactly what I believe with Venus, Neptune, and the Crescent Moon on February the 1st. I also highly recommend something I bought quite a long time ago. Who is your teacher? What do you read? What do you listen to? What do you view? These are all questions to be asked, because Shravana is connected to Saturn, and Saturn is the traditional ruler of Aquarius, albeit also Uranus, the modern planet. So Saturn wants commitment. It wants us to really go, what is my truth? What am I prepared to commit to? What am I hearing right now? What messages is the universe giving to me right now? So I highly encourage you to, I love Deepak Chopra, right? And I have got a wonderful lot of recordings he made with Oprah Winfrey. It's all about the flow, being in the flow. And this is what we're being asked to do, to move into this higher vibration that we see literally in the evening sky on February the 1st, when Venus and the Crescent Moon, you won't see Neptune, but know it's there. Thank you for watching. Pam Carruthers of HealingStars.com.